This is definitely not what I planned for today. We're actually in the town that we wanted to be. It was our destination for the day. The challenge is our alternator wasn't charging this morning, like when we were just idling, sitting at the at our boondocking spot. So I made a couple of adjustments, trying to do some troubleshooting, and we decided to go ahead and leave. Now it does appear to be charging, but it's only giving us 35 amps. And like, well, it kind of varies between like the upper 20s and the mid 30s. But I don't know if it's actually working. I remember it being in the 90s when we were driving. I don't know. That's a really long-winded way of saying I don't know what's going on with the van. We're just idling, slowing down at this. But then I'll give it some gas. Ooh, big 11 amps. Like, that's not, I'm at 1500 RPMs on the engine. I'm getting way more than that. I don't know. So now we've stopped and we are idling at about 800 RPMs and we are losing power, according to the Balmar. And the same, or essentially it's saying no power is being put into the batteries.
But we've always been able to start the car and it charge instantly.
I agree. I don't know. I don't think anything has changed. I just don't know that. So I'm gonna need to spend some time, run through all of the settings, because like with the engine on, I can now see the alternator. I don't know, the belt output's 51%. So that's better than 0, because that's what it was showing earlier. I don't know. Time to bust out the computer and do some research. Was that an appropriate shirt for today?
Is this what sends us over the edge and we just quit?
It might send me over the edge, but I don't know if I'm gonna quit. Okay, so here's what I have found on the internet so far. Everything, I went through all of the settings, both on the battery and the Balmar, with the alternator, the displays, everything, and kind of revisited all that, made sure everything was correct. One thing that I noticed was that alternator temperature threshold was set to 90 degrees Celsius, and the display is showing an alternator temperature of, now it's 114, it was 116 degrees Celsius. So I put that into the internet and it spits out, the alternator temperature of 116 degrees Celsius is a significant warning sign that your alternator is overheating and that the regulator is likely trying to protect it. So what this means is that our alternator may be going bad.
Just like all of a sudden.
Just like all of a sudden.
I'm just sitting here thinking, how did we get here? It's always something with this freaking van. It's the big things that like freak me out. And we just got a new battery. Like, come on. Everything was supposed to be perfect after getting a new battery. And truthfully, we've been using this new battery for probably 2 to 3 weeks now. Yeah. Have had no issues. It has been so nice. That's why we've only gone to RV park one time.
I don't recommend this, but I set the alternator temperature threshold to 120, which should allow the alternator to produce power. And I'm gonna see if it works, because we're really out of options. And if it starts producing, 30, 40 amps of power, then we know that it's a temperature issue on the alternator, and we'll have to decide what we want to do. Okay, it is set to 120. My alternator temperature is set to it's currently showing 112, and I should be producing power, and I'm getting 10 amps.
Is that good or bad?
It should be higher than that, but we're getting 14 amps. So let's reverse our test. So it says now we're at 116 degrees C, which makes sense because it's producing power. Now 118. Actually, let's just monitor this.
Are you worried?
Worried's a strong word. Am I thinking that our alternator is going bad? Yes. $1,000.
$1,000?
$1,000 to just buy it. If I was to put it in,
$1,000?
Yes. If that's me putting it in.
Oh.
So now we're at 122. So that tells me that we should go back down to 0. See?
We did.
And we're back down to 0. My thought on the problem is that our alternator is starting to fail. I'm gonna go ahead and set this back to 90 C so that we don't damage the engine. And I don't know. All right, I'm done.
All right, so we're in Pigeon Forge, right?
Correct.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I just reached out to somebody on Instagram that messaged us months ago telling us that her husband, Keith, was an RV tech, and if we ever have any issues to call him. So I was able to scroll and find that message and then reach out to him. And Keith said call him. So Bob is about to call him, walk him through everything that's going on, and maybe we'll have some better answers.
Let's call Keith. So we're kind of reaching the limits of my knowledge here. So I think calling in some reinforcements is a good thing. And then they can help confirm that what I've found is accurate. And then we can decide our path forward. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Hi, Keith. This is Bob McCaskey. How are you?
not too bad, and you?
Well, I've been better. I've got some issues with my van, and I'm hoping you can either confirm what I've found is correct or point me in the right direction.
Okay.
So,
Don told me it's somebody your alternator.
yes.
We think.
We think. So, kind of the history of things is...
Three hours later.
Check the output also, but if it's getting hot, you got a bearing or something going in that alternator.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
what...
it should not get hot.
That's what I was afraid of when I saw that temperature and that threshold. I was like, oh, most likely it's a bearing, which would explain the noise we heard yesterday.
Yes.
So, I mean,
If it does it too much when it's cold, as soon as you start it up, go underneath there and look, and you'll hear it,
yeah, okay.
and it'll point it right to you too. But you have to also just check your voltage output. Get the output on that voltmeter,
Okay.
multimeter, and just check the voltage output too. But yeah, if it's getting hot, it's shutting it off though.
Okay. Well, now I think the challenge is I got to see if I can find a place that can either has one in stock that can change it here, or I'm going to have to order it from Amazon and then do it myself.
It's not hard to do. I've seen you do some work you've done. You'll be able to do that alternator. It's gonna be easy.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
That is encouraging.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Big shout out to Keith. I definitely appreciate your help.
And to Dawn, his
Yeah.
wife. She's the one that reached out a long time ago. So
Yeah.
thank you guys.
Yeah, it's nice having, people that you can reach out to with so much knowledge and experience that can help. And just to be able to ask questions and confirm, like, am I looking at this right? So appreciate that. And thank you for your service. So definitely have to mention that. He was also in the Air Force. So appreciate that. So I think we agree, Keith and I agree, that most likely there is a bad bearing in our alternator, which is causing that to overheat. And then the ball motor controller is turning it off. I think at this point, the best option, which is what Keith's recommendation is to go ahead, purchase another alternator and have me change it. Surprisingly, he has faith in me and he thinks I can do it. So I don't know. We'll see. I've never changed an alternator, but there's always a first time. So let's see. Now I need to do some homework though to find one, whether that's locally or through Amazon. So
What a nightmare.
it just makes things a lot more costly.
It does.
Because not only do you have to pay for the alternator, but you have to pay for RV parks while we're waiting for it.
And we're, like I said, we're in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We need to be in Kentucky by Saturday. And then from there, we were just gonna do Kentucky for the week. So yeah, this is crazy. I might put it on Instagram. If anybody has some mooch docking for us, that would be nice to just be able to plug in. Ding lemon. This is not, today's video was supposed to be Dolly World. Dollyland. Dolly World? Dolly World. Well, while Bob is trying to find a new alternator, I'm just gonna make a cup of coffee and use more of the battery. It's fine. Bob, what's the battery at?
26%. The solar is recharging it faster than the alternator was. And keep in mind, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, it's winter, and the sun is low on the horizon, and we're still bringing in far more power than the alternator was producing. That's sad. That's sad.
Bob hasn't moved from the spot for hours.
All right, we're gonna do a test. Engine's cold, alternator is now cold. We're getting about 10 amps of solar power coming in. I'm gonna turn the engine on, see how much power it generates, and then does it drop back off to 10 amps. Oh, that's even better. Nothing. No change. Okay, let's go check the alternator. It says it's generating 9 amps. Oh, you hear it?
Let's go. Uh-oh. What? Smoking?
I don't know if that's just me or... I can see it. There's no misalignments, so that's a good thing, that the belt is turning correctly and it's not frayed. So I'm happy with that. All right, let's go to Ricky's.
All right, what's Ricky's, Bob?
That is the only RV service center that I could find in the area.
And you think they might have an alternator?
I have no idea if they have one, but let's go see if they have one, if they can get one, how long does it take, and how much does it cost?
There we go.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Glad
Thank
it worked
you.
out.
What was your name?
Absolutely. TJ.
Thanks, TJ.
You're quite welcome.
We appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate
That's
it.
no problem.
Wow.
Just see Jenny about 1 o'clock or a little after, and
Okay. We'll do.
get it done.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, there's the part we need.
Okay, what time is it? So 2 hours. We need to go burn 2 hours.
Let's recap what happened. What was really helpful, went in, they don't do any chassis work here, so, which is fine. We asked them about parts, and then they basically did all the work for us. They called up Napa, they looked up our VIN number, they did all the work, and then basically said, oh, you can go pick it up at 1 o'clock at Napa.
Well, they called Napa.
Yeah.
Napa did all the work. Like, the service we just got was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
It's a little under $500,
Right.
which is better than we were looking for. So we're like, okay, we feel better knowing it could have been over $1,000.
Yep. But it also requires the exchange.
So Bob has to take it out and exchange it.
Right. So this afternoon I will be laying underneath the van, changing the alternator so that we can give them the part back.
Yes. You know what's crazy? Is it a jack? Mm-hmm. From Etrailer.
Yes. Etrailer sent us a jack so that we could, test it out. And it's one of their preferred items. It's part of their 12 days of Christmas. So they're like, here, try this out. Tell us what you think.
And we haven't had any opportunity to even do it or want to.
Now we do.
So I guess, thanks Etrailer,
Yeah.
they weren't even gonna be part of this video.
But they are now. So here, I'm gonna put Napa in the instructions, and then we can start making our way over there. So one thing I was talking to Hillary about is that if we didn't have this current battery that we do now, it would have been so much harder to troubleshoot. Because we had done our battery upgrade, and it came with like the Bluetooth app where you can connect directly to the battery and then monitor everything that's going on. It gave me another data point to then compare against, the inverter, the ball moor, all of the different components. So super helpful having the battery upgrade. So I don't know, it made it much, much easier to troubleshoot. I don't know what I would have done without having that. We probably would have just ran our batteries empty and then thought it was just the batteries,
Yeah.
but it actually wasn't the batteries.
It's the alternator.
It was the alternator.
So far, Keith, TJ, and Jenny, lifesavers today. All people we woke up this morning and didn't know.
Yep, people are just super helpful.
Yep.
So So if you're ever in Pigeon Forge
Yes.
and you're looking for an RV service center, Ricky's is amazing. They are
Yeah.
very helpful.
We recommend them. All right, I have a quick ask. What would help us right now is to check and see if you're subscribed. Please, that would help our channel. Like this video if you liked it. And then also, if you want a sweatshirt called vanlife-ish, I'll put what it looks like right here. Go order one of those. Those 3 things help us out a lot.
Please like and subscribe. We need it. I'm checking just all the things to see how things are going.
Okay, any news?
I don't think anything's different.
What are we at battery-wise?
We are still at 20. Oh, we're at 30%.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure that's all because of the solar.
Yep. Shout out to our solar.
Where would we be without our solar? Let's go in and see what we can get. Everybody is so nice here. I love it.
The heck, he was so nice.
He's like, I won't even charge you if you're just doing it right here. I'm like, can't go anywhere, so now just keep our fingers crossed we have the right one.
And that you could change it yourself.
Yep.
And you have to do it right here in the gravel parking lot.
Right here.
Like
So,
Napa, Bob.
first off, I would like to have something to lay on.
Yes.
So we need to find something we don't mind laying in the dirt so that I can lay on it.
Yeah.
The other thing is I want to first put that down, take a look, then decide, do we want to lift this up? Which I think the answer is yes, but I want to see, make sure everything is fine first. And then we'll get to working on it. But what can we use to lay down? Really only your blanket.
I know. You're gonna wreck my blanket.
I think one thing I want to do,
You could use these rugs.
oh,
We have 3 rugs.
that's what I want. I'm glad somebody's thinking
I
here.
had to save my blanket.
Here, let me put one rug down. I do want to turn off the battery
Yeah.
just to make sure that like no stray voltage, nothing like that.
Bob.
I'm losing it. It's packed so well. Shout out to Etrailer for shipping us this jack. Struggled with finding something that can lift this tall of a vehicle up high enough to get underneath it. This will definitely do the trick. It can go up to 37 inches. Tallboy, won't need anything that tall, but this one down here at like 19 inches, that's perfect. And it comes with a nice case. No idea if I have everything we need. But we're gonna find out. So, first off, I want to get this jack set up. A little bit of extra room is definitely going to be beneficial. To change this, oh my goodness, it's heavy. It has this nice big plate. So on uneven ground like this, still works. So where's the handle?
We're not professional.
Yeah, not a professional. Oh, that's perfect. It like fits exact. You can see the flat spacer, it hits the lift point.
Yep.
And then you just stick your handle in there and that's not the second alternator though, that's
Current situation, Bob's watching YouTube.
so that's the right size for that. That's the right size for that. I have the right size socket. I just want to make sure that whatever I do, how do you loosen the tensioner? He has a
What?
giant breaker bar on there. I'm like, I don't have that. I'm just trying to see if I can find any pictures online. I can't break loose the bolts that are holding the alternator, and I can't confirm which one is the tensioner for the pulley, or the tensioner pulley, so that I can take the belt off. So I've accomplished nothing, is what I'm saying. And everything that I look up is always talking about the primary alternator. I don't care about that one. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm afraid to just loosen it completely and have it break or something. How does that move? Let's see what I can see from up above. You literally can't see anything. I'm gonna wash my hands. Well, they were super helpful. So there's a clearance issue between the body of the van and the tensioner. So they said, oh, we've got a tool for that. Here it is.
How much was it?
It was on sale for a mere $50.
Oh my God, stop it.
So.
Are you gonna need that for other things in the future?
Probably not. But it did come with a couple of extra parts that maybe I'll use these in the future, some crow's foot and some other tools, but in the meantime, this is what I need.
What we didn't say is Bob went into Napa because he was frustrated.
Yeah, I was ready to call it a day.
Yeah. So he went in there to talk to them, and it sounded like they were really helpful.
Okay.
All right, here we go again.
For the 17th time.
Already.
All right. No way. It's still too tight. Are you kidding me? How the hell are you supposed to get to that? It doesn't fit. It's too big. I would need to have to grind off like half an inch. Let's see what else is in this kit. I'm telling you, the clearance is too tight. None of these will work.
All right, what just happened?
So they ground off, I don't know, a portion of the new tool I just bought to see if it'll fit. I don't know if they took enough off, but I'll give it a try.
Okay.
Okay.
They are so nice here.
They are very helpful. I don't know what we would do without them. Oh, it's so close. Like, I could almost force it in there. Okay, I don't want to force it in because then I gotta try to force it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna have them take off literally just like less than a 16th inch. Aw, they're so nice.
They're so nice here.
I'll be right back. All right, last time, I hope. Had them take a little off both sides. Oh yeah, I can force that in now. Wait a second. Oh, my handle is a little long. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's in.
You got it?
I got it. Oh, perfect. The belt is now off.
Okay.
I'm gonna just leave that right there. Wait, let me put that back on. Let me take, oh. I want the belt off the alternator.
Okay.
Okay. Slide that back around. Okay. Now, I can use this tool. There we go. A lot of corrosion, so it's taking a second. Oh man, I'm just such an awkward position.
So is it going better?
It's going better.
Okay, we're gonna be okay?
Yeah. I need the red handled wire cutters that are just the snips, that don't have the crimp end. They should be right here in this bag.
You trust me?
I trust you. They should
Okay.
be. I need to cut a zip tie.
People made fun of me so bad last time. Here, I got it.
Yes, perfect.
I
The
knew it.
wire cutters.
Yes. Not pliers, wire cutters. I got it now. I've learned.
I wonder if I can get this on here. Oh, I can. My underpowered wrench. Nope, this is gonna require gloves because I'm afraid I'm gonna smash my hands. Even though,
The gloves are gonna protect you.
well, they'll prevent me from smashing it and bleeding. Just smashing it.
So what do we got going on here?
I'm taking the bolts out.
What are you trying to take out right now? Just the
This right here.
alternator? Or the
This
belt?
is the alternator. Nope, belt's off.
Oh. Okay. So what's the problem?
Problem is we have the wrong size alternator and I am trying to disconnect all of the cables.
So are you gonna take the alternator out?
That is my goal right now.
But we're thinking it's not the same alternator, even though they looked up with our VIN. Do you think this is the first alternator, not the second?
Primary? I don't know. I'd have to go see if I can track it down.
So you got the alternator out.
I did get the alternator out.
Maybe they'll let us just sleep here tonight. But we have no batteries, so never mind.
Man, that thing is heavy. There's what came out. There's what they gave us. They're not the same. Bolt hole right here across the front.
Yeah. So it's not the same.
No.
So what are we gonna do?
We're gonna go in and chat with the boys. Well, they came out and checked on us to see how we were doing. And when I showed them that the alternators are different, this is not the correct one. They took ours inside, see if they could match that one. So I need to just safe everything off underneath here, take the alternator or the serpentine belt off. I just don't know what to do with this. We can't drive with it like that. Okay. But I don't know if we can drive at all.
Bob just texted me. He's inside the Napa store, and it looks like that alternator was the first alternator, if that's what you call it. Our van has two alternators, one for the van, one for the house. And we need to replace the house alternator, which is the second alternator, which has been replaced before. When they looked it all up, we told them everything, and they did the VIN number and everything, so we figured, oh, that's all right. But I mean, that's probably an easy mistake, and we wouldn't have known until we got that one out. And by we, I mean Bob. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. Definitely worst case scenario, but yeah, just sitting out here waiting for Bob. And I don't think this is getting fixed tonight or on this video. While Bob is figuring that out, both of our phones are almost dead. So luckily for us, we do have our Blue Eddy with us. So I'm gonna figure out if I can grab it, which is right here, and charge our phones. It's the least I can do right now. I have the Blue Eddy charging. I hope the phones could sit up there. Good thing that's 100%. Any updates?
Well, the only real update I have is that the folks here at Napa have been very, very helpful. So they called the Thor dealership out on the highway or out by the highway. They weren't very helpful. They didn't even know what he was talking about. And they were like, yeah, we don't even show a second alternator on that model. And I'm like, there's one, I promise. So then they called a shop that rebuilds alternators. Never heard of Balmar before. So I was a little surprised by that. What? Said we could send it to Knoxville. Their driver they'd do it for free, and they could take a look at it for us. But it's Friday, so they wouldn't even pick it back up until Monday.
That's Thursday.
Tomorrow it would go.
Oh, okay.
And then they wouldn't be able to pick it back up until Monday.
Oh my gosh.
So that's not helpful.
No.
So then they called a remote or a mobile RV tech, and he was shocked that I had the alternator out. And I was like, you don't know me, do you? And then he said, give me a minute, I'll call you back. So we're waiting on a call back from him. Maybe you should, but or you shouldn't, or you should, I don't know. But I can hear, sounds like a bearing in there.
Yeah.
It's hard to know. So it does spin okay, but I can hear something in there. I don't know if that's a bearing or what. I'm going to confirm that it's safe to drive with that off, with this off. I need to take a look underneath the van to make sure nothing else is on this serpentine belt for this. And then if I disconnect the cable that comes back here to the bus bar, then we can turn the batteries on.
Maybe you should call Keith.
I was going to do that too, but I wanted to take a look at this first.
This is a nightmare.
This is turning into way more than I was expecting. So let me do some investigation and then we'll see.
I haven't felt worried until right now. I felt like all day, like, oh, it'll be fine. We're gonna get it fixed, as we always do. This is worrisome. You got a belt.
I am going to disconnect the wire that goes from the alternator back here to the bus bar so that when I turn the batteries on, I don't get shock-acuted.
Okay.
or ground out. Oh, there's Ben.
Bob just got off the phone.
It is safe to drive.
He talked to an RV tech.
I talked to an RV tech. It's safe to drive with the alternator off and the secondary serpentine belt off, because nothing is powered by that belt other than the alternator. Now I'm just going to disconnect my wire that goes from my bus bar to the front of the van for the alternator, so that I can turn the batteries back on, because then that'll make that cable safe and I don't have to worry about power and stray wires, all that good stuff. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Okay. So then I should book an RV park.
So whatever is cheaper, I'm fine with.
What's going on?
Well, when it rains, it pours. Can you see that? There is a hairline crack in our coolant reservoir overfill tank, which explains why I filled it up the other day and it was back down low. And I was like, what is going on? And then I saw this coolant down here. It's like leaking on top right there. There's a crack right there. We can add that to the list of things we gotta fix. Yeah, we're gonna just have to order a new reservoir and change that. In the meantime, I'm not gonna worry about it.
We're gonna close this video. So what time is it? Let's see.
I don't even have my watch or phone.
Let me see what time it is. We don't have an RV site. 4:30 p.m. on a Thursday night.
Yeah. So, and here's the state of things. The second alternator is out. I have disconnected the cable on the other, like the battery side of the system. So it is safe to drive our van, but we have no alternator charging. Nobody in town has one. We can't get it repaired. I don't even know what we're gonna do. And we found a leak in our coolant reservoir. We've got several things that we're gonna have to take care of, but unfortunately, it's not gonna be in this video because we don't have any answers yet.
I will say, shout out to Napa.
Yes.
Dang, they were nice. They were so good to us today.
Yes.
Ben was amazing.
And Ricky's RV.
Yeah.
TJ was super helpful there.
Yeah.
Ben here at Napa was really helpful. I mean, he called all sorts of people. Well, let's see, he called alternator repair shops. He called the Thor dealership. He called the Dodge dealership. He even called a technician. And everybody has been super helpful.
We're just up a creek.
But nobody has any answers for us, or nobody has the part that we need.
Yeah.
So also wanted to thank Etrailer.
Oh, yeah.
Because it came in super helpful, lifting up the van, being able to get underneath there to get access to everything. So appreciate you guys sending this to us. So you can check this out on our website, or you can go to etrailer.com and we'll leave a link in the description for you guys.
Yeah, thanks. We didn't even know we would be putting this in this video.
Didn't even know we needed it.
Nope.
So now we need to figure out where we're gonna sleep tonight, and we gotta get our batteries charged, because I think they were like in the 20%, 25%, 30%, I don't know, something like that. So that definitely will not last us all night long.
Well, we're trying to book an RV park, but everything's not closed, but like you can't book online. So I'm gonna call a bunch right now and see if we can get into an RV park, and hopefully not too expensive. Yeah, so like and subscribe, guys.
Because we need it.
We need it. Send some love our way, some prayers our way. Yeah, I don't know what is gonna happen. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't either. But while you're making some calls, I'm gonna clean up the yard sale that's out here with all of our junk. And so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We'll let you know what happens.
We'll see you in the next episode, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.